Welcome back. You got Will and Iron here for the Block Runner, MetaZone, Roby, and MScribe, and today we're going to be talking about the nuke that we've all felt in our portfolios.
God damn. Hopefully not. Hopefully you feel it, but like not at a severe degree, right?
Something like you become severely depressed.
Yeah, or like you're on the verge of neck territory. You don't want a neck for any reason, right? But
no, especially
you
not
really
for
don't want a neck for
red candles.
Yeah, that'd be the lamest necking, dude.
Yeah.
Don't ever neck, guys. That's if you're ever taking away anything from this channel. There's no reason to neck.
Yeah, just be entertained.
Yeah, you know things will get better in all scenarios, not just when bags go down.
Right.
Right. Maybe like your girlfriend left you. Guess what?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. You'll be all right.
Maybe you lose your job to an AI.
That's for sure gonna happen.
Totally fine.
We'll deal with it. We'll figure it out. Somehow we'll come out of the tunnel with more light, more sunshine on the horizon, right?
Yeah. It's nothing to worry about. There's a potential World War III. Maybe not happening anymore because of Trump, but
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, good. Now that we're all on the same page and we've all collectively coped a little bit, and we're all, we're gonna make it, right?
Yeah.
We're still in there. It's good. So let's
see what's going on in the crypto Twitter sphere.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, not a single token in the top 100 is green.
Right. So there probably is a lot of neck vibes out there because, unless you're seasoned like us.
Right.
Like we're veterans. We've been through a lot of this.
It's like that roller coaster meme of that guy who has no emotion and he's just like going crazy.
Yeah. It's like, it's okay. Things are on fire now, but what about the last 3 or 4 weeks? We'll be talking about AI and everything's basically only go up mode.
Yeah.
We deserve this a little bit. We deserve some pain. You can't just have only euphoria, right?
Yeah, that's not how it works. Never done that.
Correct.
All right, so Crypto Stream here is, are you currently buying the dip on quality AI projects? We got Virtuals, AI16Z, ARG, Cerebro, AI6, AI XBT Swarms, and Hyper.
So we talked about a lot of these already. So these are, this is pretty significant slumps, I would say. Like this is
quite the discount.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about how you interpret it, right?
Yeah.
You see a slump like this, even though you're disregarding the fact that AI16Z and Virtual, all these, they basically rallied like thousands of % over the last month or so.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a little 50-60% cool down phase is like actually what you want to see happen.
Yeah.
I think that's what we all need to collectively understand and try our best not to fall victim to our own brains.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
The what is it? The amygdala that's like running the show here for the emotions.
I think you're right. I think that's that right there in the back
Yeah.
part, dude. That's the monkey brain. It's the same part of your brain that way, when
fight or flight.
Yeah. Whenever like you get really emotional and you want to like strangle someone to death, and then you actually do that.
No.
You end up in life in prison. It's because you let your amygdala get the best of you, dude. You want to stay up here, right?
Yeah, like the neocortex.
There you go. It's the more like rational, sensible approach to things.
Man, we know our biology, dude. It's crazy.
It's almost like we went to school or something. But yeah, so stay composed, guys. It's kind of like the gist we're kind of bringing here.
Yeah. So speaking of gist, this guy says, "Is this dead ass?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about Cerebro, and
I mean, it is these are alarmingly looking charts, right? Like, if you're new and you're seeing stuff like this, I could understand the panic, right?
For sure. Yeah, I can see that. But it is interesting that there's like a pocket of people who all feel the same exact thing. They press the red button, not the green button.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's market psychology, right?
Yeah, I know. I find it interesting every single time.
Like every cycle?
Yeah.
Like I can't believe it. Like all of a sudden people don't think like a Bored Ape should be worth, $2 million. It's like, how? If all of a sudden.
But it's all at the same time.
Yeah, I know. It is fascinating, these markets, right? But this is, again, guys, part of it. This is just natural turbulence, right?
Exactly, yeah. All right, so we're looking at cookie.fun. It's mostly red, yeah.
Yeah, but this is the new go-to platform where you want to get like a all-encompassing, because CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, that's just like all of the crypto market, right? But this is much more focused in. dialed in on what's happening in the AI agent space. So yeah, doesn't look good. There's some pockets of green here though. Right?
Yeah, Cookie is up 22%. Is that right?
I guess. And Pippin, does that say
Pippin.
300%?
Scotty Pippen?
No, I don't think it's Scotty Pippen.
Scotty, are you here?
Scotty's crushing it out there, dude.
Holy, that's 239 million market cap.
Yeah, this I think is another agent framework. So that's kind of one of the things we want to elaborate on here a little bit later. Something to look out for, right? Because there's a little bit of drama happening within the AI 16Z landscape.
Yeah, I saw that over the weekend.
Yeah, it's quite ugly what's kind of happening. But again, this is part of the course. Right? Whenever things like get
also normal.
Yeah, whenever things like people become heroes, like Shaw and the AI 16Z family, you would say.
Yeah.
Almost like at the snap of a finger, they can become villains, right?
Yeah, I mean, people look for the villain side of things, like
the villain arc,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So we've had personal experience with this ourselves.
We always saw ourselves as good guys, but then
like things start to go up and things start to happen. All of a sudden,
it's like, no, wait a minute, they're actually bad guys.
Yeah, so if you want to study that DMT arc of like where it's like bitmap goes crazy, 300x, everyone's happy, we're heroes, right? Because we introduced that to the market and everyone's like, wow. It's like, thank you, block runners, for contextualizing the value of a bitmap.
Right.
And then it's like we do DMT and it's like, fuck those guys. We become villains literally overnight, right?
Yeah.
These things happen.
Yeah.
But how you respond to that is of utmost importance, right?
Yeah, and I think it sort of started with this. It wasn't this specific tweet, but it was about this tweet. So Act 1, fat shaming is bad. So basically, it was fat coin.
Well, it started with LLM.
Yeah, right.
Like a meme coin, large language model, right?
Yeah, it was like $ LLM, which was slim.
See, I never picked up on that.
I think that's what it was. It was slim versus fat. I mean, come on.
I don't think so, dude.
I think so.
I think the whole idea was like, it's fat. Because you look at they fattened up Eliza.
Yeah. Was that LLM that did that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the lore, right?
Okay.
It's like an organic, I guess, memer deployed a ticker called LLM.
Yeah.
With like the image of
a fat Eliza.
BBW version.
Sure.
of Eliza.
Yeah.
And the market loved it, right? It's like, this is hilarious. This is a good meme. And then I guess Shaw was like, you know what? Fat coin's better, right? Same thing, same concept.
Yeah, but somebody else launched it, right?
deployed it. But then they sent like 50% to the DAO of AI16Z. So it's like good stuff, right?
Okay, so Act 1, fat shaming is bad. And then here's my version of fat coin. And then Act 3, cash out. And Act 4, LML. It was just a meme, bro.
Yeah, so that's what these 4 tweets here kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like, here's Shaw. It's like, you know what? I'm too big for memes. Leave your memery discussions. Leave me out of that.
We are not the same.
Yeah, I'm here focused on AGI. And then like a couple hours later, just kidding. Fat coin it is.
Yeah.
And then boom, pump and dump. And I guess people are alleging there was maybe like a eternal sell-off there. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, just kidding, guys. You guys thought I was for real? It was just a joke. So this is like the start of his villain arc forming, right? It's like, dude, you're the founder of like the top agent framework in all of crypto. And it's like, you're over here playing in the weeds with the degens of Beamery.
Yeah.
Stay out of it, bro. So I think that kind of like started this whole negative sentiment backlash. And I kind of get it. It's like, dude, stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You don't really need to like be everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So then AI16Z founder goes on the 100th mental breakdown of the week, insulting everyone again on the timeline as the token price is down 50% weekly. LOL, decelerate to 0, confirm AI16Z. So now, do you want to explain kind of like the short version of AI Accelerate? Accelerate?
Yeah, the short version is, if you've been watching like Bankless at all for the last several weeks, there's been like a star guest. I think his name is Shaz or something like that, or Jazz. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some guy, right, who's been very well informed on like what's happening in the AI sector, kind of like us, right? But they're regular over there. So he decided, let's launch a DAO. Let's invite some of the top notable KOLs in the space.
This was on DAO.fun.
Yeah, DAOs.fun. And like, it'll be like 200-300 people on this whitelist. You're invited and then you send us a little bit of Sol,
1 to 5, yeah.
and we're crowdsourcing essentially like a startup fund, and now we have like the power to kind of like align and accelerate the AI space, right?
Right.
It sounds like an innocent little idea.
Great idea. Yeah,
Sure,
let's raise some money and then use that money to fund some creators using AI.
Yeah, whatever, right? And let's push this culture, these vibes, whatever. So then token launches, instantly somehow gets to like 200, 300 million market cap, and 300 people who are already basically rich become that much richer.
Yeah.
And now it's like, what the fuck? You know, this seems very like anti ethos to like what crypto is supposed to be about, I guess, right? That's kind of
that's
like
what the crypto Twitter was saying.
Right. So Shaw being one of these members, I guess, who got these allocations, I guess he felt the need to kind of like step up, and essentially you see it right here, right? In this
tweet. So this is just a small segment. So we'd show you the tweet, but he deleted it. So but this is a small section. It's like many of you acted like total fucking babies. Like, seriously, are you in high school? And basically tears down everybody who was like talking shit, basically.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, you know, it's a free market, right? If somebody wants to put together a very exclusive DAO and launch a token around that,
totally fine.
It becomes $1 billion just because it does, and whatever, dude. Free market. Don't buy it if you don't like it.
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't buy it. All right.
But the market's like, that's a no, dog. It's a no for me.
Yeah. Yeah, and so if you want a kind of like a more in-depth breakdown as to what happened, we have an article here.
Yeah, which now it's like, okay, they're implementing damage control measures, right? Like, okay, maybe we shouldn't have launched a token outright with no like supply guardrails, right? Because hilariously, Bankless was the first one to kind of like dump and jump ship.
Yeah, it says here, Bankless, which received criticism after selling 10% of its allocation, was considered an impulsive mistake. Later rebought the tokens.
Yeah, so it's ugly. It's drama. It's kind of like, I know things you guys probably really aren't that interested in. Cause
no, you can't make money off of drama.
You can though, whenever like the sentiment brings value down, right?
Yes, 100%.
So despite like founder squabbling and like crypto Twitter drama, are the fundamentals still preserved? That's really what's most important.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So what does our Lord CZ say? He says, Hodl is easy when number go up. Real hodlers are made when number go down. Paper hands never make it. So yeah, don't freak out. Like that's why we do this channel, to look for the fundamentals and stuff. Break down first principles.
Yeah, and it's not like this drama show is like actually what's responsible for AI16Z's 60% decline.
Absolutely not.
All other AI projects are down equal.
Well, even irrelevant AI projects are down.
So this is, it's easy to get caught up into these narratives and this drama and stuff, but this is just what happens. Like you're saying, this is by design.
Yeah.
Like as new industries emerge, new sectors, things can't just go up forever. Like there's shakeouts on the way up.
Yeah.
By design, to get the weak hands out for people to like panic, they sell. People who are wise to this, like the psychology, they come in, and they're the ones who get to capitalize on the next legs.
That's right. This even happens to Bitcoin. 2017.
Yeah, exactly.
On its way up to $20,000, it had like 6 or 7 30% downturns.
Right.
And same thing happened in 2021 with Bitcoin. This is like the biggest asset.
Yeah, if you let the whole Sam Bankman-Fried drama scare you out of the industry, which a lot of people got scared away.
Yeah.
Then you missed out on 15K Bitcoin to 100K.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
You could have, man.
It's just 15K, guys.
Yeah. It's never going to be 15K ever again.
Yeah, that's right.
Know? So you leverage these moments in time to position yourself, right?
Yeah. So we got a tweet here by Patience. This is, at this point in the cycle, you can only be one of 2 camps. Which one are you in? So camp 1, the cycle is different. Bitcoin dominance continues to grind up. Bitcoin moves up in waves based on ETF institutional boomer. And camp 2 is the cycle won't be identical to the previous ones, but it will rhyme. The dominance will eventually drop hard and will be aligned more with what we've seen in previous cycles. So if Bitcoin dominance goes down, that means altcoins go up. So that's the difference between these two.
Yeah, that's the belief, right? And that's kind of like what we're all waiting for, because Bitcoin obviously is the crux of like everything happening in crypto and Web3, but
Mm-hmm.
You know, at some point, it's the major signal that, you know, the broader ecosystem is coming to life when you see the dominance kind of go down. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the inflection point we're at.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody's anticipating, or I guess some people are anticipating that dominance to fall and new altcoin markets to emerge. That's why we're so hyper focused on AI, right? It is the new altcoin market in the making.
Correct. Right? Yeah, so there's other patterns forming. It says the same crowd that was in ICOs in 2017, we're in DeFi in 2020, we're in NFTs in 2021, we're in meme coins in 2024, and now they're in AI coins in 2025. So they're calling it the casino crowd, and it just essentially migrates from one ecosystem to another.
Yeah, typically it's through the introduction of something novel, right?
Yeah.
Like AI sector didn't exist in all those previous cycles, right? So it's safe to assume, like, you know, that's why you wouldn't assume like DeFi or like metaverse or NFTs, things that we've already kind of like gone through, to be the candidates for, like, you know, it's going to be this cycle's banger sector to really like pay attention to, right?
Yeah.
But with like the flavoring of AI, now all of a sudden those sectors become that much more interesting.
So as first principles, as you know, AI can be, you know, it's still going to see its bubble, right? It's 100%. Going to be overvalued, and then it's going to crash.
Yeah.
But AI is not going to go away, just like blockchain didn't go away.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, that's why it's important to really, again, stay grounded with the fundamentals, right? This is probably like one of the more fundamentally sound like movements happening within crypto's history, right? Just because the macro environment aligns so favorably with it.
Yeah. All right. All right.
So speaking of macros.
Yeah. Yeah. We seem to be forgetting that we have a president who will be mentioning Bitcoin regularly. MicroStrategy's in the NASDAQ. Fed is in the great position with room to juice it whenever. And then 3.5%, 3 to 5% inflation is excellent for Bitcoin, and strong DXY means fuel to pump us when it falls. And so basically a lot of these situations occurring right now that are very bullish seem to be forgotten about.
Right. Yeah, again, always have that contextual awareness. So, yeah, breaking news, hot off the press.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know when the specific day is whenever Trump enters office.
January 20th.
Okay. So we're literally a week away.
Yeah, a week.
But already we're starting to get some hints at some I mean, our president essentially is going to become a bull poster, dude, for crypto.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
It says here, expected to issue executive orders on the first day of his presidency that may address crypto-related issues. And it says here, Sachs and members of the Trump transition team have been working closely with crypto leaders to finalize legislative strategy. And Trump is expected to issue executive orders on the first day. It says the Trump team has made it very clear that this is a priority.
So that's good. So, yeah, I guess it's an interesting thing. Typically, these are like sell the news types of events, right? It's like, oh, man, all the anticipation usually builds up leading up to something like this. So, like, price go up, and then whenever it actually happens, price go down. But
yeah,
we're kind of seeing the inverse here, where it's like prices are going down as this event will occur.
Yeah.
I feel like that mental effect, okay, like the transition actually happened. Now we have like the most crypto favorable cabinet of all time, like actually in position of power and authority.
Yeah.
At least within the Western side of society.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like that should be like a positive reinforcement within the market.
Yeah. Also, anytime an inauguration happens at least in the United States, crypto kind of follows like the negative trend for some reason.
Does it?
Yeah. So it was expected that things would go down anyways around this time.
So then maybe we won't see like a market like uptick in response to Trump coming into office.
It could be different. I mean, we've never had a crypto pro president.
I totally agree. Yeah, that's true. It makes sense why it would kind of like go down, because you don't really know how like a president's gonna like deal with crypto, if at all, right?
Yeah.
But this time it is different for sure. I mean, there's like an already like preloaded bull narrative for this whole cabinet, right? So.
Right. All right, so final thing here, AI Agent Toolkit. And so here's a nifty website that sort of consolidates all the tools that have been generated.
Yeah, this is very useful.
I've seen this, but on the Web 2 side.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, so there's like
Oh yeah,
a lot of AI products, dude.
yeah.
A lot.
If you think, yeah, Web3 AI is like, what's the word? Saturated.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not in comparison to Web 2. Like we're playing catch up,
For sure.
literally.
Yeah, absolutely. But you could do a lot more with AI in Web3.
Yeah, that's the thing that Web2 AI infrastructure, I guess, can't really tinker with is these new economic flywheels and these new incentive
can't.
structures. You can't really see how
Agents can't have their own bank accounts, for example.
in Web2.
Yeah.
They can only like chat interface with humans,
Yeah.
and like hopefully the devs can get like a subscription fee model going out of that.
Correct.
It's pretty boring. It's pretty snoozy.
Yep. But they generate billions of dollars.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not a useful contribution at all. I'm just saying like that's definitely not as interesting as the idea of agents having like autonomous futures
Yeah.
and actual participants within our economy.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I think that's way more interesting like to explore. But
Yeah.
this is it. I recommend everybody go through this, and like, you know, while prices are kind of in a slump and the market is refactoring its own direction and purpose and stuff,
Sure.
this is a very viable time spent here.
Yeah.
So really familiarize yourself with all these subsectors within the AI space, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's all of them at the top, and they have some pretty good charts down here.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of focused on AI agent frameworks, GitHub, stars, total commits,
Yeah,
and then total contributors.
yeah, and if you notice here, Eliza is like at the forefront of a lot of these metrics.
Yeah. So Eliza, 391 contributors, and then Eliza OS. This is total commits, 5,800.
Yeah, this is in context of Web 2 also. Right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So these are the fundamentals. Like even though Shaw's crashing out on Twitter and, you know, there's insider collusions happening in the AI space, like as long as these fundamentals maintain and there's real developers still contributing,
Yeah.
you know, the value is preserved. So these are actually very good entry opportunities, I would say.
Yeah, totally agree. All right, guys, if we missed anything today, let us know in the comment section below. And yeah, just pay attention. This is completely normal. And that's it. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Peace.